The United States dwarfs the countries of Europe, sharing borders with only 2 countries and coddled by shining seas. In the past, it was nearly isolationist. Why bother then to have air power at all? For although geography dictates the needs of other countries, our eyes extend beyond. Our citizens live under our laws in return for protection provided by our armed forces, which have reached past the wars of land and sea to rule the air. As space and its terrifying possibilities open to us, our country's aerospace powers protect us from the prying eyes of those who wish us harm. And as Americans, we hold greater responsibility than the safety of our own citizens. With our foot in the door to air power, we can afford the assurance and generosity to alleviate the sufferings of the world. Historically, countries like Spain and Britain competed for the strongest navies, but as science evolved, so did the technologies of war. Think of air power as the new navy. Air forces rise above the clouds, bringing righteous rain upon our enemies and aid and comfort to their suffering peoples. World War II brought about the terrible dilemma of conventional raids and the ultimate decision to bomb the Japanese cities Hiroshima and Nagasaki, cities in a country about to be sacrificed for the unbending military aims of their struggling empire. Let the deaths of their citizens sober us and impress us with the moral responsibility of lethal air power. As the world moves beyond the innovations of the first airplane and orbital flights, satellites have become invaluable tools in fields like navigation and weather. After the Allied victory of World War II, tensions between the US and the USSR escalate to a Cold War, the following hostilities falling inches short of blows. Our people feared. How could they lie easy with Soviet eyes watching from above? How would it be to live in a world where the Soviet flag waved upon the surface of the moon? Just as Neil Armstrong said, our landing was one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Ever since we emerged from our isolation, we became a world power, endowed with the responsibility to protect our world. Impossible, should we be pummeled under by the superior forces of a hostile enemy. We could never hope to protect our nation, nor its identity, in doing what Americans do, should we not have an established presence in the air. It is responsibility to use air power strategically yet ethically. The strength of our air power must match the strength of our vow to use it rightly, to keep a step ahead of those who would harm us, to ensure the safety and peace we owe our citizens, and to keep our country the best place for us, that we may have the strength and charity to reach out our hands to uplift the downtrodden. We are the United States. We are the city on the hill. We are the eyes in the sky.